Every starseed, light worker, and empath comes into this earth will come with a core wound. And you're probably like, why are you laughing? Well, I'm laughing because I was trying to say this and I just made a blooper and now it's just a funny thing. But it's not really funny because you have to live with it your entire life and it's preventing you of having the impact you want, the money you want, the relationship and the status that you want. I mean, more than status, it's really about the destiny path that you're meant to be on. So, before this video, I was tuning into what is it that you're meant to receive right here, right now. And what was coming through is to talk about this core wound, because each and every one of us, we have this core wound, and I'm gonna teach you how to identify it like correctly, like absolutely how to not be confused about what it is, like you're gonna find out what it is, but actually how you can unleash it and unlock it, because on the other side of your core wound, as an empath, as a starseed, as a light worker, as a channel, as the people who are meant to seed the new earth consciousness, what you're going to experience on the other side is massive abundance, massive wealth, massive fulfillment in happiness, joy, peace, and of course relationship and divine union. Okay, the theme of divine union is coming on so strong for me in these couple of months, so I want to channel that through for you as well. But first, if you guys are new here, my name is Tina Wong. Hi! And on this channel, we talk about spirituality, how to step into your truest and highest self in various ways. And I channel messages through for you. I do the portal activation, meditations, so on and so forth. If you're into the vibe, like this video and subscribe because I love to have you, okay? And we get silly here, so just saying. If you like the vibe, you like the vibe. We get fiery too, so you must be warned. Okay, so let's get into it. The core wound that you came into this earth with. First of all, you have to understand why it was placed upon you. Okay, so that you don't be like, oh my God, universe hates me. What happened is that every one of us, we came here with this divine soul blueprint. And what this soul blueprint is a specific design that we have certain gifts, we have certain kind of weaknesses, we have certain kind of characteristics that help us become the character, become the most empowered empath and people of impact that we can be. Because the thing is, we came here with a soul mission. It's like if you play a video game, right? And then you'll see that, okay, character, their strength is 3 out of 4, and then they come with this special sword fighting skill, you know what I mean? So each and every one of us, we have this. And the reason why our core wound is a part of this grand design is it's a big challenge for us to overcome. Because you don't get to be born with all your super skills just lay on the table. You're just like, well, I have to do nothing because I'm just all like unlocked. That's not the game, right? The part of the fun of this game, of this earth school, is you unlocking your true potential, right? You have to find a way through the darkness, through these weaknesses, through these wounds, and heal these wounds, heal this trauma, heal these icky things in order for you to unlock your true potential, unlock your true character, your true identity, your highest level identity that you can play in this earth school. So now this earth school will seem like such a fun game for you. You know what I mean? It's like when you play like The Sims or when you play like Super Mario, like you have a good time playing, right? Because you level up and you eat that magical mushroom or you hit that block and then you get this star and you have this superpower. Like it's more fun with superpower, right? Does that make sense, right? So the thing here is when you don't know that your core wounds are actually you're meant to unlock your superpower with your core wounds, you feel bad for yourself and you feel victimized and you feel, woe, it's me. Okay? So this is why I'm going to show you how to identify it and unblock it. Who is ready? Who is excited? I am. So your core wound is linked to the thing that makes you feel like you would rather die than to step into it. Okay, I know it sounds a little bit traumatic, but it can feel like that. Okay, you might not actually want to die, but it feels like, oh my God, I'd rather die if I were to unblock it. So for example, I'm going to show you a couple of core wounds here. So some of you guys can have the core wounds of visibility, core wounds of unlocking your throat chakra, your voice codes, right? Speaking up, speaking out, standing in your light. And really, and maybe not the core wound of being felt, okay? Being felt for your big energy. So a lot of people, a lot of empath, a lot of starseed, a lot of people who are actually really old soul, ancient soul, like the chosen ones, they hide their power, okay? Are you in the closet? Let me know down below. Hit the like button so that I don't know who you are, okay? I feel like the like button is for the people who are in the closet who don't want to comment. But if you want to comment, you know, so I know who you are actually. But the thing is, and the reason for all of this is because you came with a set of superpower, you're meant to unleash it. So this is how you know what your core wounds are. The easiest way, okay, the easiest foolproof way is to understand your design. So that's why things like understanding your birth chart, understanding your zodiac, understanding your human design, understanding these type of things, it gives you a clue of how you are designed. So I'm going to be talking in terms of the zodiac, okay, the astrological arena on how to identify it. This is one way, and I find this is probably the easiest way you can do it. So your birth chart, you will need your birth date, okay? So you know when are you born? November 11th, and 19 whatever, right? You will know your birthday. You need to know your birth time, like what time are you born and what city are you born. Okay, so you're gonna find a website that does like a birth chart. Okay, just Google it, you'll find one for free. You're gonna insert it, okay, and they're gonna give you, okay, this is my sun, this is my moon, this is my rising. Okay, it's gonna give you the whole thing. But what you're gonna look at is this thing called Chiron. Okay, Chiron. We're in class now, huh? Chiron. Okay, you're gonna look at your Chiron wound. Chiron. Okay, I don't have the best writing, so maybe I shouldn't even show it. I don't even know if it's gonna flip or not. But anyway, so you're gonna look at your Chiron, and what Chiron is the wounded healer. And what this means is that this is signifying where, okay, which sign and where you are the most wounded, and what is your main wound coming into this lifetime. And when you know what it is and you unblock and you unleash it, this is going to activate, what is this? This is going to activate the F out of you. This is going to activate you into the most powerful and potent and rich and hot and sexy and like fulfilled and whole version of you. So for example, you're going to look at your Chiron and it's going to say one of the 12 zodiacs, okay? So for example, if your Chiron wound is in Leo, okay, Leo the lion, okay, anybody? Chiron is in the Leo, and Leo is all about that fire, that passion, that heart space. It's about being seen. Leo is a sign of the diva. A lot of Hollywood actors and actresses, they are Leo because they're comfortable with the limelight. They're meant to be seen. They're meant to be life of the party. They're meant to be in the spotlight. So your Chiron, if it's in Leo, for example, it means that you can have problem being seen. So in your upbringing, you will probably been trashed on or been hurt or been bullied or something really bad happened to you that makes you not want to be seen. That doesn't want you to be in the limelight. That doesn't want you to put yourself out there in a big way. But because your Chiron is in Leo, what that means is that you are destined to be seen. You are meant to be seen once you heal these wounds. But not only that, okay, it doesn't stop there. Okay, this is where your superpower comes in as an empath, as a starseed, as a light worker, as a whatever channel of the divine that you are. You tell me what you are, okay, down below. Okay, so this basically, once you heal this wound, your destiny is meant to help other people heal this wound. So for example, if someone has their Chiron in Leo, so they're gonna feel really shut down from a young age and growing up. Like it's not safe for them to be seen. It's not safe for them to speak up. It's not safe for them to be in a crowd. They'll probably have social anxiety or something like that. But the thing is, once that is healed, they will find a lot of success in the limelight. So actually, their success is probably meant to be global, meant to be on film, meant to be on camera, meant to be in the public eye, meant to be very va-va-voom, okay? So their inner diva, inner lion or lioness is unleashed. And because of that, and they walk themselves through it, their sole purpose is now actually to help others heal their core wound of being seen, of being in the limelight, of getting impact and influence and being in the glamour of it all. Okay, so that's an example if your Chiron is in Leo. Like another wound you can have is maybe you have a core wound in Aries, right? So for example, Chiron, if your Chiron is in Aries, Aries is also a fire sign. It's the first sign of the zodiac. So if your core wound is in a sign like Aries, what that means is that you would have trouble putting yourself first, right? Because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So just think about the opposite, the shadow side. So you're afraid to go after what you want. Maybe you're hesitant about making a decision. Maybe you're afraid to say me first, and you put your brother and sisters and stuff first. So maybe you're the oldest child of your family, and then you have to put the needs of everyone else, okay? But once you heal that, once you learn how to put yourself first, so that's a lot of self-healing, self-love, and self-compassion, and knowing that putting yourself first is not selfish, but it's actually the path of self-development and true healing. You're gonna help other people who maybe other empaths who have trouble with boundaries, trouble with not putting themselves first, and maybe you are meant to put together like a healing circle, or you're meant to guide people into a self-love journey or something like that, right? So these are some of the examples on how uncovering your Chiron can drastically change how your life path will be, but also makes you so compassionate and so empathic. And it's going to unlock your superpower into not only healing it for yourself, because you actually benefit first, okay, in all areas, but you also help others. Because when you have a gift, okay, it means that others are meant to receive your gift, or else you wouldn't have it. So that's why Chiron is the wounded healer. So it's not about just being the wound, okay? You understand how to heal the wound, you become the healer. And that is the biggest blessing that you can be in this lifetime, is to be of service, to be of divine service, is to work with the all that is energy. Because we're not here to operate in a little corner, right? We're here to help people, help others who are reflections of us rise into their grand design as well, because every one of us, we hold a certain healing code. So you're attracted to my energy and my videos because I'm meant to activate and heal and awaken certain parts of you. And maybe you're attracted to another person's video or content or book is because they're meant to help heal and activate and awaken a certain part of you. So every one of us, we have these codes that we're meant to give and receive and exchange with each other. But if we are all activated in our healership, that's the paradox. In order for you to be activated in your true healership, you need to work heavily with your Chiron and healing your Chiron. Whatever it is, then you must tap into it. Like if your Chiron is in Cancer, then you probably have a lot of trouble with the divine feminine, with the mother, with being, soft, and maybe you're too strong all the time and you're having this boundary, and inside you're like, I want hugs and kisses and cuddles. And then when people meet you, you're like, please don't hug me, please don't touch me, please don't breathe near me. And then they think that you're an a-hole, but then you're all fuzzy inside. So it can rub people the wrong way, it can ruin your relationship, it can mess up the whole dynamic. But once you embody these characteristics of what your Chiron is about, and it's gonna make you feel like you're dying, Remember what I was saying? And the reason why it makes you feel like you're freaking dying is because your wounded self is dying when you activate into your healer template. When you fully step into your divine template, your old ego-based, wounded self will feel like it's dying, because it is, and it's a good thing, okay? But most of us, we identify ourselves as the ego. You see what I mean, right? We identify ourselves as the ego, so that's why it feels like we are dying. But honey, it's not you. You ain't dying. It's the ego that is dying. So let it die, okay? Let your true, angelic, divine, shining, starseed, starlight, light worker, channel, okay, healer self shine. And I think this is the message that wants to come through today is, guys, we are being called right now on our planet during this time to rise the F up, okay? Because we are moving into this new earth consciousness where everything is possible, where we're meant to live in love, light, peace, harmony, in true alignment. But we can only do that when we let go of all these density, let go of these wounds that, we've been carrying for years and even generations, right? If you're interested in this topic, I'm gonna make a separate video on generational wounds and stuff like that. I made a couple videos on the empaths path already, on what it means that, when you're an empath and, all of these things, it makes you feel very sensitive and you're just taking on all this energy. So check out those videos. But if you want to hear more about this topic on how you can heal yourself and tap into your healership, let me know down below. Give me some, I want some, videos like this. So I know if you enjoyed this, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I post here every single day really good stuff, okay? So if you want to be here, I love for you to be here. If you're not a part of my Awaken private community yet, join below. It is free and I welcome you with all my heart, and we go deeper into these topics inside and during our live activation and live events that I host a lot inside, okay? If you are a member, and it's free to join, so definitely join. And if you want to join my Seenhood and Felt Inner Circle, there is information inside the Awaken as well, so make sure you click below for more info. This is Tina Wong, and I love you so much.